Hi, I'm Brian from BMA Comics Con, and today I'm going to give you my opinion on what DC should do about their movie universe. Now the answer is easy. Flashpoint. Now I know that doesn't sound like a great idea, because when I heard it at first that they wanted to do that, I was like, please don't do that. You haven't earned that. However, Flashpoint's a great idea. It fixes all of their problems. Now, the first problem that they have that really needs fixing is Batman and Superman. Henry Cavill and Ben Affleck both need to be recasted. I don't think either of them really wants it, and neither of them deserves it, because Batman and Superman are very iconic roles. I mean, outside of Spider-Man, Jesus, Beyonce, Michael Jackson, Buddha, and Elvis, Batman and Superman are the most recognizable people in the world. And for that reason, if you get the chance to play Batman and Superman, you should respect and cherish that role. And you should shave whatever they need you to shave for the role. Now, Flashpoint would fix that because, one, for Ben Affleck, Bruce Wayne's not even in Flashpoint. So not only could we get rid of Bruce Wayne, we could bring in Thomas Wayne. Yeah, this guy who played Thomas Wayne in BVS, and Negan in The Walking Dead, and the comedian in the Watchmen movies. Yeah, this guy who's not new to comic book movies, he could be our Batman. Great idea, because now they could make Batman movies, which I'll admit probably is not even going to be $1 billion. Don't aim for $1 billion. But your budget on making it could be much less, because this Batman is a lot lower tech than the Bruce Wayne Batman. And that could give us a different Batman, so we can get Batman movies, get the feel for it, without getting the same thing that we've always gotten. And not only with that, we'll get a new Joker. Because, right, we all want Joker movies, or at least that's what they seem to think, that we all want Joker movies. But we could get Martha to be the Joker. You know? Martha! That Martha. Now, as far as Superman goes, Superman's practically not existent in the Flashpoint universe. So Henry Cavill can be recasted immediately. Just as some scrawny guy. Just pick somebody off the street, stand him there in the red and blue tights, and call him Superman. Matter of fact, he's not even in red and blue tights. So just pick it out off the street, call him Superman for a couple of cameos, and that's it until we're ready to make more Superman movies, which will actually be a couple of years down the line. Based off of the thoughts that I have, we could get a break from Superman, which is what they're trying to do after Man of Steel. So Flashpoint would provide us a break for Superman. Another problem that the DC Extended Universe has is Cyborg. I'm a fan of the Teen Titans, so Cyborg to me belongs on the Teen Titans. Cyborg's just not Justice League material. I'm not saying he's not that kind of caliber superhero, I'm just saying not even the comics have done a good enough job making Cyborg look like he fits in the Justice League. Except for in Flashpoint. Flashpoint really elevated Cyborg's status, and I think they should do that in the movies also. With the Flashpoint universe, Cyborg really stepped up, which I think would be great in the movies, which could also therefore justify Cyborg having his own solo movie as he's dealing in the new world that is built, which is exactly what I'm trying to do. Let's world build. That's what DC needs, and Flashpoint could be great, because you know what? Although Flash's next movie and first movie will be called Flashpoint, Flashpoint's not going to just be a movie. It's going to be this whole phase. Yes, let's copy Marvel's using phases, and it works. So let's copy the Marvel method of doing things, and let's have phases. Phase 1, Flashpoint. So let's build Flashpoint. And it's going to start with Barry Allen's movie. So, now I don't like the way Ezra Miller's Flash is. I want a little bit more hopeful person and a little less quirks. And that's how I want my Flash to be. So this Flash movie, just a simple movie. Superhero stops bad guys and has a smile while doing it. He's happy to do it because he's saving the day. That's all he wants to do. Just be a good guy. And I want that optimism to rise a little bit. Until later in the movie, when maybe his father's killed in prison while he's serving a sentence for a crime he didn't even do, which was killing Barry Allen's mom, which investigation is still open, and Barry's still looking into it, all leading up to this, while his mentor, who unbeknownst to him might be Eobard Thawne, because I think that was a great idea from the CW, let's keep it. His mentor helps him, and his father's unfortunately killed, which, as I'm saying, let's build his character, crushes him. It crushes him so bad that he goes back in time. And the movie ends with him going back in time and seeing his mother alive. Which would be a great and happy ending for the movie, and lets us fans know Flashpoint's coming. And also, we could get an end credit scene where not only does he see and hug his mother, but but he steps outside and he sees the world is at war. World War III. He started World War III. Aquaman has a movie coming out next month. Now, this could still work. All I need for this movie to do is to have us, the audience, love Aquaman and Mera together. I want them to make a movie where Mera loves Aquaman and we feel it. We feel like they're a good couple. Or we feel at least sympathetic that they're not together. I want us to be on Mera's side in that movie. So that in Wonder Woman's movie, which they're trying to push out to 2020, probably going to be 2021 for her 80th anniversary, but maybe they could have a sub-movie before that, Wonder Woman and Aquaman teaming up. Maybe Wonder Woman needs to investigate something in Atlantis. And Wonder Woman and Aquaman, who have some history from Justice League, they team up. And in this movie, Aquaman may be slightly flirtatious with Wonder Woman. Now, we can't ruin Wonder Woman's reputation because she's a hit and nobody wants to mess with that. Understandable. But it'll be maybe Aquaman's flirtatious ways. Because Jason Momoa, we could play him as a dog, alright? Now, Mera gets jealous of it. And maybe she steps to Wonder Woman in a way that the Amazonians with Wonder Woman does not like. She might even put her hands on her. Or threaten her. Now, this will cause one of the Amazonians that is with Wonder Woman to attack and probably kill Mera. Now, Wonder Woman, being the diplomat that she is in the movies, probably wouldn't have done anything. But with this attack, of course Atlantis is going to come down on Wonder Woman. And then that gives us the chance to have possibly another movie, The Escape from Atlantis. But the point is, we get World War III started right there. Amazonians and Atlanteans at war again, like they were in history, as the Justice League movie mentioned. So, that builds the world of World War scenario. Now, another thing that another thing that DC seems to want to do is they want to make little side movies that have nothing to do with anything. Wrong. As comic book fans, we like our stuff connected. But side movies are great. Now, in this World War III scenario that I mentioned, the guy who was casted as Deathstroke is great. Leave him. Make a little side movie with him. Chris Pine wants a movie? Boom. Trevor Noah gets a movie in this world. Now I'm not saying every movie is going to be a bloody war action movie. You could still have love movies or spy movies. Let's talk about Lois Lane and maybe Trevor Noah as a love interest. Two reporters, maybe on opposite sides of things. Sounds like an interesting movie to me. I'm not going to write that one, but I'm just saying, idea right there. You could still make little side movies, because we still have the Batman and Joker thing. That's another side movie. Shazam. Now, I have not seen the Shazam trailer yet. I'm going to watch that. So that video will probably be coming up where you can see me watch the Shazam trailer for the first time. And I can see maybe after watching that how there's another way you could sprinkle Shazam in there. Because I'm almost positive Shazam's going to be a hit. But he definitely can be in here because if you've seen Flashpoint, he's in it. So he'll fit in this universe. We'll just stick him from where he is into our new Flashpoint universe. So this gives DC the chance to actually build a universe. Let's steal the Marvel model and build a universe. And we'll have phases. That way, this gives us a couple of years to go ahead and build this universe, learn everybody. Maybe we can even have little minor cameos such as Hal Jordan. Although, not saying he has to be anybody, but we can hear about the fighter pilot in this new World War who might have gone down. Or maybe he doesn't go down and we just have an aviator movie starring Hal Jordan without his green ring, but just to give us Hal Jordan maybe one time so that maybe later on, maybe when Flashpoint ends, we get a nice Green Lantern movie. That way we've introduced, got a little taste of Green Lantern without getting it yet. That, warm us up for it. Flirt with us a little, tease us. Let us get a little bit before you just dump it all on us. So I think Flashpoint, for those reasons, would help fix all of the problems that DC has. To recap, it gets Batman and Superman out of there. It elevates Cyborg. It gives Flash a good movie. It helps prolong more Wonder Woman and Aquaman movies. And it also sets up a world which they need and provides them to make side movies that don't have to be heavy plot with the main movies, but still be in the same universe. Flashpoint, to me, for those reasons, is a great fix for DC's problems and would probably be a great movie, because when they decide to finish Flashpoint, the next phase, at that point, they can completely reboot things justified, or they can continue it. I think Flashpoint would be great for that reason, and I'd like to hear what you think. Let me know in the comments. I'd like to have this discussion with you down below as to if you think Flashpoint could work, or if you think my idea is completely garbage. If you think so, let me know how you would do it, or if there's any tweaks you think should happen to it. Thanks for your time and for watching this video. I do appreciate it, but still, let me know what you think in the comments. Again, thanks for watching this video. Until next time, Brian out.